Hello. Tonight we're going to read Happy Birthday, Royal Baby. The royal palace was awash with activity. It was the royal baby's first birthday. Everything needs to be perfect for the royal baby's celebrations, bustled the young prince's auntie. In the palace kitchen, the head cook was busy making the biggest cake you have ever seen. Don't forget the jam, said the prince's auntie. The royal baby loves jam. In the banquet hall, the royal balloon blower was busy blowing up a mountain of balloons, all by himself. More puff, said the prince's grandma. You've still got more than 100 to go, and don't forget the dinosaur-shaped ones. The royal baby loves dinosaurs. In the palace gardens, the royal gardener was mowing the lawns, trimming the hedges, and spraying the royal roses with perfume. Don't forget the bouncy castle, said the prince's granddad. The royal baby loves bouncing. Meanwhile, in the music hall, the royal conductor was directing the royal orchestra whilst the royal choir practiced scales. Don't forget the speakers, shouted the prince's uncle. The royal baby loves music. Finally, it was time for the party to begin. Guests arrived from near and far, carrying gifts of all shapes and sizes. There were games of pin the tail on the corgi, musical thrones, and particularly spectacular and very long game of pass the peacock. Everyone was having a wonderful time. Everyone, that is, except the royal baby. Wah, wah! The royal baby was not happy at all. Whatever is the matter with him? Sighed the Duchess. I have no idea, said the Duke. I thought we'd remembered all the things he loves. Presents, silly, shouted the prince's granddad. One always relishes the present opening on one's birthday. You haven't helped him open his presents. And you have never seen a bigger pile of presents. The Duke and Duchess set to work, helping the prince tear off the wrapping paper. There were toys that walked, toys that talked, toys that whizzed, and toys that fizzed. Tall toys, small toys, toys that beeped, toys that squeaked, flashing toys, bashing toys, and all the toys you could imagine, and much more besides. But still the prince cried, Wah, wah! Oh dear, sighed the queen. I suppose you'd better leave this to me. Minutes later, the queen's private jet flew overhead. Its vapor trail wrote a message in the sky. Happy birthday, royal baby. The guests below all looked up and smiled, and the royal baby stopped crying just as... Geronimo! The queen parachuted to the ground with a birthday present strapped to her front. Happy birthday, my little darling, she said, handing over the present. The royal baby tore off the wrapping paper and found a cardboard box. What's inside? Whispered the Duchess. Nothing, said the queen. Nothing? Said the Duke, astonished. Nothing, said the queen. Now, just be quiet and watch. The royal baby peered into the empty box, looked up at the queen, and with that he bounced up and down excitedly, grabbed his toy dinosaur, and clambered into the box. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charles. Happy birthday to you. The royal baby blew out his candle. Hip, hip, hooray! Everyone cried. Then it was slices of cake all around, and an especially jammy slice for the very happy royal baby. So we did it right after all, laughed the Duke. Look, He loves jam, dinosaurs, music, and bouncing. And cardboard boxes, too, giggled the Duchess. And they were right. The royal baby was having the most fun ever. And later, much later, when the royal baby was tucked up and fast asleep, the grown-ups had the most fun ever, too. Happy birthday, royal baby. The end. I love y'all. Happy birthday, Charles. Night-night.